my name is Sarah, and this is Just a Tip. Today, I want to share tips on questions you should ask yourselves while dating. And the first on my list is it a real thing? You want to ask yourself if you're in for a real thing, and yeah, maybe it requires you to define what real means to you. Once you've done that, the first question on my list is ask yourself, is it real? You want to know if what you're in for is real, and maybe what will help you is you defining what real means to you. Ask yourself if this relationship will last. Look at the future already. Yes, even if you've just started, look at how and where you want that relationship to go. Yeah, you can even ask yourself if you would eventually marry this person someday. Doesn't necessarily mean he has to start talking about it, but you just have to ask yourself if you are in a real relationship or it's a fake one. The second on my list is ask yourself, what did I do right or wrong in my previous relationship? Right? If you have a list of the things you did not so right in your previous relationship, you want to work on those lists. Oh, I sacrificed too much, and I mean, to what end? Or there was no trust in that relationship, there was no form of honesty. You want to work on those things that were not actually right, or the things you did wrong in that relationship, then add it to the things you did right, and put it in this present relationship that you're in and make it work. Number 3 is, do I love myself? Yeah, ask yourself that question. Do I love myself? I mean, the most cliche thing you hear or you've heard is, if you don't love yourself, there's no way you can love someone else. I don't exactly agree. I feel even if I don't love myself, someone else can love me. Yes. However, you don't want to be in a relationship where the energy you're giving is frustrating. What do I mean by that? I mean, you don't want to date someone or be in a relationship with someone where you are thinking that you are undeserving of love. You don't deserve to be loved, or no, you're denying the love you're supposed to be receiving from this person. If that is happening, then you're going to have to work on yourself and answer honestly the question, do you love yourself? That would help you be in a real relationship, in my opinion. Tip number 4, or question number 4, as the case may be. This one, ask yourself. I always ask myself, actually, does this person give me weight or wings? Does he put me down every time? Am I always, thinking and in a bad mood and unhappy when I'm supposed to be happy ordinarily? Because I mean, so when you're in love, when you're in a relationship with someone, you're supposed to be like the happiest of persons or people. But if this isn't happening, that means he's just weighing me down, or she's just weighing me down. Or is this person giving me wings, motivating me, telling me, putting me in the right direction, helping me discover or rediscover myself? Is that what is happening? You want to ask yourself that question. Is he or she giving me weight or wings? You don't want to be caught wanting. How about you ask yourself, do I need this person? Do you really need that person? Away from you saying you love the person, oh, I'm proud of you, to call you my own and all of that. Do you need this person in your life? What is that person adding to you, to your life as an individual, before adding something as someone he or she loves? Do you actually need that person? What do you need that person for? Just to fulfill all righteousness that you're in a relationship? Is that why you need that person to be in your life? Or you need that person for some, you give yourselves the reason. I don't know. Why do you need that person? Just a tip. And another question you should ask yourself when dating is, does your partner fulfill your morals or agree with your morals? That's if you're someone who is particular about morals. Does this person agree with my morals? Because I don't want to be in a relationship where it's just one-sided. Well, I'm doing my own, he's doing his own. No, that's not how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to be like, okay, so this is what I always tell myself, right? I say a relationship is like when two people come together to build a castle, right? You don't want to be the person who doesn't show up to the site No, you don't want to be the person who is always at home calling to ask whether or not things are going okay or not. No, you're supposed to be walking this together. You're building this castle together. Don't leave it to one person to finish up the foundation before you now show up and you're asking, oh, hi, how is it going there? No, you want to be on site with this person, building the castle together. Do I make sense? Do I? Don't I? Why do you look lost? Okay. Another question is, do you want to be in a relationship? Do you really want to be in a relationship? I mean, because you want to come from the place of, I've dated so many people, right? I've been in so many relationships. Don't I just need a break right now? Do I really need to be in another relationship? Don't I need to work on myself? Don't I really need to have a focus on something else rather than someone else? Maybe that person is yourself or just something else. And I would always say you don't have to wait for someone to come into your life before you do the things you've always wanted to do. Some people are, okay, no, I need to have this person in my life so I can travel the world, so I can do this or do that. No, you don't. You can do that on your own. Don't forget that you can love yourself, romance yourself, go out on a date with yourself, or do all the things you have written down that you want to do with someone that you love, because you love yourself. So go ahead and do that with yourself. So ask yourself again today, do I need to be in that relationship or in a relationship? And to wrap this up, I'm leaving you with one last question. Maybe not so big a question, but also it's important for you to ask yourself, does this person I'm dating embody the characteristics I'm looking for in a man, in a woman? Is he compassionate? Is she compassionate? Does she have a great sense of humor? Is she a forgiving person? Is she, just ask yourself the characteristics that you've had in your mind or you have in your mind as to what you want in a person. Does that person embody it? And if he does, if she does, then you're good to go. This is Just a Tip with Tara. I hope you enjoyed watching. Join us again next time.
We got the hits. We got the gist. This is Lagos' #1 lifestyle station, City 1051 FM.